Hello everyone, welcome back to Trek Today. Today we have the next of the Star Trek Deep Space Nine 90s kids book series, Prisoners of Peace. A Stowaway Brings Trouble to DS9 by John Peel. Life suddenly gets interesting on Deep Space Nine when a new student turns up in Jake and Nog's class, Riv Jakar, a Bajoran boy whose parents were killed by Cardassians. Riv thinks school and hanging out on the promenade are a waste of time. Instead, he is determined to join the Bajoran freedom fighters in their battle against the Cardassians. When Jake, Nog, and their friends Ashley and Ta'ara are investigating some mysterious incidents on the station, they discover a stowaway. A Cardassian stowaway named Cam. She is the daughter of a high-placed Cardassian official who has just shown up at Deep Space Nine with 8 warships, demanding the return of his daughter. But Riv has other plans for Cam, and it's up to Jake and Nog to save her before Riv starts a new war. This one, number 3 in the series, I think is one of the stronger examples of why this series works for that age demographic, why I really liked it reading it as an elementary school aged kid in the early to mid-90s. Not only is it fun to be able to get a better picture of what it's like to be a kid around the age that I was on Deep Space Nine, but it doesn't shy away from tackling more complex, more adult subjects just in a kind of kid-friendly way, a way that kids can comprehend, because kids are exposed to a lot of those things in real life. This one getting into the ideas of trauma from early childhood, as well as acceptance and forgiveness and friendship, and especially in a very Star Trek way, learning to have friends who are very different from you, from having a collection of the students in the school who are kind of forced together by circumstances beyond Deep Space Nine that all come from very different backgrounds, really relying on their differences and their strengths to form a sort of found family, and getting into understanding that societies aren't a monolith. Like, just because someone who looks a certain way or from a certain culture or background hurt you in some fashion, that doesn't mean that everyone who is also from that background or looks like that person is against you or out to hurt you. So it's, I think, one of the better ones because it shows what you can do with some intelligent storytelling for a very young audience.